Next thing that we want to review is how to actually find percentages or use percentages. And so in this case, I'll give you a percentage of people that like something, and you have to tell me, well, what's the actual number of people that enjoy that particular topic. So let's say, for example, we've got 4,600 or 4,600 people are asked what hockey team they like best. So how many of them would you expect them to say the following? Okay, so what's the number of people that say this? So Senators, 40% like them, Penguins, 35%, and the Predators, 25% of them like the Nashville Predators. So if you want to figure out the actual number of people that like that particular team, you have to take your percentage and turn it into a decimal. And to do that, you need to take your percentage and divide it by 100. So I get 0.4, 0.35, and 0.25 respectively. Okay, so always, always, always turn your percentages into a decimal. It makes your life a lot easier. So if I want to figure out the number of people that like the Ottawa Senators, I know that I've got 4,600 people to start with. Okay, and 40% of them like the Ottawa Senators. So I actually have to multiply by that percentage as a decimal, or in this case, 0.4. So times 0.4. So out of those 4,600 people, 1,840 of them like the Ottawa Senators. In terms of the Predators, how many like the Predators? Well, 25% like the Predators. So that's 4,600 times 25% as a decimal, which is 0.25. So 4,600 times 0.25, that gives me 1,150. Okay, so 1,150 people like them. And Penguins or Predators? Okay, well, two ways that we can figure this out. We can figure out, well, how many people like the Penguins? Okay, so, well, Penguins 35%, so 4,600 times 0.35, that's going to give me 1610. Okay, so if I want to figure out the total number of people that like the Penguins or the Predators, I could add that 1610 that like the Penguins plus the 100 or the 1,150 that like the Predators, and so that's a grand total of 2,760 people who like either the Penguins or the Predators. Okay. The other thing that I could do is I know I've got 4,600 to start off with, and I know that 1,840 of them like the Senators, so everybody else likes either the Predators or the Sens. So I'm going to subtract, okay, 18, whoops. So I'm going to subtract 1,840 from that list, and it's also going to give me 2,760. Okay, so whether you add, so you get this by through the process of adding, and you get this one, you still get the same answer through the process of subtraction. Okay, so finding percentages and using those percentages will be an important component of how we go through and solve this particular section of the exam.